What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're going to take a look at the Capping, a brand new brand set named backpack that is coming to the Division in Year 7 Season 1. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Right, I don't think you've got too much to worry about with this one, unlike some of the other things that I expect might be changed in the future going forward. I think this one will probably be okay. So it's meant to be perfect leadership. It's just leadership at the moment. It says that in the patch notes. So as you can see here, the Capping named backpack talent name and description have not been updated to the perfect version. The perfect version functionality does work, so that's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually combine this with a bunch of other stuff that will actually kind of work in tandem with it. So it says performing a cover to cover grants 20% of your armor as bonus armor to you and your allies for 10 seconds. This is doubled if you end within 10 meters of an enemy. Well, there's something else in the game right now that also requires you to do cover to cover, and that is the nimble holster. We've done a whole lot of videos on this one where we're actually unkillable. It's crazy. Make sure you go and check that out. I'll link it, of course, down below. But bob and weave receive repairs of 5% of your total armor for every 1 meter running cover to cover. Damage taken while doing a cover to cover is healed over 10 seconds. It's extremely powerful. And obviously, what other gear set do we have in the game, or should I say what other set of gear that we have in the game? I was going to call it a brand set then, and it's a gear set. But we have Umbra Initiative, which requires you to go into cover. That gives us crit chance, reload speed, which is nice. And then we've got From the Light into the Shadows, which also gives us armor repairs and also gives us RPM. It gives us damage, gives us a whole lot of nice stuff. I'm not going to go over Umbra too much. It's been in the game forever. If this build works out and the game goes live, I'll talk about it more then. I don't really want to make the video any longer than what it needs to be. But you can see here I've got double crit damage. On the chest piece, I've got double crit damage. On the gloves, I've got an armor core and some crit damage. Because we need some armor cores because we are reliant on some of that as well, especially when it comes to the team sharing attribute. Then on the knees, we've got armor and crit damage. We've got the nimble holster maxed out. And the only thing that I've got on here that I would like to change, but I'm not going to farm for stuff in the PTS. I'm going to use it as is. This would be crit chance, crit damage in a realistic build when the actual game goes live with this. I wouldn't run the headshot damage one. Let's just hope I can hit heads and we'll be 2% less damage than what we would be normally. And for this as well, I'm just going to give the Pecan a go. The Pecan is kind of okay. It's not brilliant, it's not terrible, but I've leveled it up. I've rolled it to crit chance, and then we've got the talent. Each kill with this weapon gains a stack of 50% magazine size, increase to the next magazine up to 4 stacks. So I thought we'll use that as well and just kind of see how we get on. So let's go to Federal Emergency Bunker. There's a lot of cover at the beginning. We'll let ourselves get shot a little bit as well, and we'll just kind of see how it works out. Hopefully okay.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node.
We're obviously running Gunner as well. It gives us 10% armor on kill, which is really, really nice. So we'll start off. We'll go wrong cover. Might as well do the cover to cover. And then obviously we can pop out of cover for the Umbra buffs. I mean, that magazine size, look at that. With the Umbra buffs as well. Pretty crazy. And then we can struggle a little bit. It doesn't matter. We can just bob ourselves into cover for a huge amount of extra survivability. Because we've got the holster, we've got the backpack, and we've got Umbra all giving us survivability all at once. All of a sudden, you could potentially run this all red. I still have a lot of survivability. I don't even think I need the amount of blues I've got on it. The only benefit of the amount of blues that I've got on it really would be giving the armor buff to my teammates if I was running a team. But solo, I think I could probably get away with it. It's kind of nice to reload and get 121 bullets as well, even though that's not the max that I can get. But it does give you a kind of thing though, right? So I want to start off now like letting the Umbra build up, do a cover to cover.
Should have stayed on the island with us. She'd live longer.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty hot.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
No, sir, not today. I mean, the survivability is wild. Who needs med packs? Ah, ankle biter. Come on. Now let's see how good the survivability is now. So yeah, all of a sudden I would be panicking a little bit if you was on, you know, an all red build with no survivability, but yeah, I mean, it's really nice. Not gonna lie. It's really, really nice. The whole thing just kind of goes together as like real good synergy. Is it the best DPS in the game? No, probably not. Is it good? Absolutely. Yeah, it's some nice synergy, you know, from some, you know, 2 new items that we're getting in the game. We get 5% weapon damage from this backpack here as well from the one piece brand set bonus, so not even that is wasted. Nothing is really wasted. If we flip over to the stats, you can see here we're at 56.5% crit chance. We should actually be a further 12% on this. 100 and hang on, why is it 0.2? What is not quite? There's the 0.5 because we've got that on there. Something is not quite capped. We weren't running modifiers, were we? Nope. Crit damage. Crit damage. I have no idea. That is really weird. Oh, it's changed. Oh, so the Umbra buff was affecting it. So at base stats, which is really where we want to see. So you can see 141% critical hit damage. That should actually be 12% more, so 153, and the headshot damage should be 10% less at 85 in a perfect world. But yeah, pretty good build, a lot of synergy going on, and I think it's actually kind of nice. You know, if we're going to have to go into cover, well, let's make use of it. And yeah, I wouldn't necessarily play this solo YOLO. You could perhaps change the backpack. I mean, you don't have to. The possibility to play solo with it is absolutely fine. But I would probably just lean into the fact of just using Umbra and the nimble holster and then go with a full-on damage backpack instead of using leadership. I think leadership leans a little bit more towards group play. But yeah, really nice nonetheless. We've still got 1.1 million armor, even more if we decide to expertise everything. But again, a little bit of a waste of time with armor. But that's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.